Hey folks, Brandon here with Out-A-Sight Apparel. Today I'll be showing you a short tutorial on bucktail streamers. I've been tying bucktail streamers for about 30 years. We had a fishing themed restaurant in the Adirondack Mountains, and we set up a corner, sold just a ton of streamers direct to people, showed them how to fish it. We also did jigs. I'm not exactly a purist, but I do a little both. But through messing around, doing a lot of reading, a lot of tying, a lot of experimentation with different materials. This is my favorite. This one right here, under different water conditions, light conditions, what have you, still water, rivers, whatever. This is it. So what I do is I start out with a number 4 hook, streamer hook, bucktail, and some synthetics. So I start out with this. Put a base layer of thread. Today I chose this braid ribbon. Dug this out of my fly tying material. It doesn't matter. Make it your own. Use different materials, but in this one in particular, it being my favorite streamer really, is I tie with 4 different colors of bucktails. So what I do is, when I select my bucktails in the shop, I look for a slightly kinky material, not super straight. If I like the hair a little thinner than thicker, I feel it moves more, and especially for this application, and you'll see, I did this ahead of time, so not to take up too much of your time. What I do is I'm going to add some yellow to this one. You get some orange, you get some yellow, and what I do is I just kind of roll, pinch, pull, and what you're doing is in essence, you're stacking it without using a stacker. I feel that using a stacker, it's almost too perfect, really. And, we just want a little organized chaos here. So this is what we're doing. This color right here, this is going to be the underwing. There. All right. Oh, have to clip this. So now I live in Idaho. I'm testing these out here. Same success, different conditions. I think the reason why it works so well is, I had all these streamers in my box, and, in one lake in particular, we were trolling for lake trout, full sink line out of a canoe, and nothing. Trolling bright orange streamer, nothing. So we tied on a purple and black and just lit them up. I mean, the second we changed, it was the dark fly, dark day, light fly, light day. So then selling in the restaurant, selling these flies, I wanted to make it easier for people. So I had read this article in Scandinavia. They were tying multicolored streamers. So I started experimenting with that, blending different colors, and here we are. I don't know if you watched my jig video, but really what I'm into right now with streamers and flies and jigs is a marriage of synthetic and natural materials. So, and there's so much great stuff coming out right now. There is. So what I'm basically going to do here is I'm going to layer this. I don't want to get too ahead of myself with the head. And so I spotted this the other day. Isn't this about perfect for a multicolored streamer? It's like all the colors of the spectrum are right in here. And if you want different colors, here you go. There was a product several years ago I used. It was called Comes Alive. Streamers and woolly buggers. That was a product. That was a great product. Similar to this, but it had more of a kink to it, and it really danced in the water. I don't know if you guys ever heard this question. What if you had to pick something to feed yourself? If you had to go in the woods? If I could pick 2 flies, this would be one. The other would, I got a woolly bugger that I tie. That would be numero 2. Definitely. Definitely. So as you can see, you know, I went here, some accent there. You know what? Make it your own. You ever watch a Bob Ross painting? Make it your own. I'm going to put in a little pink accent. And that's from this right here. So right now I've got, as you can see, I've got all the bucktail, and then I went with this, put in one of these, and now on top I'm going to put just a little more bucktail, so it's kind of integrated when it's in the water, you know. So like, how do you fish this? If you're in a stream, a river, you swing it. You cast it out, you find where you think the fish are, you swing it, and I like to give just small, short bursts with the line back at myself, and you know, generally that's when the strike occurs, right there. Okay. There we go. In still water, you control with a full sink line. You control with a sink tip. I prefer full sink. I like casting at drop-offs and stripping back. Rivers, streams, ponds, what have you. Just have fun with it. Put this one right here. And if you have any questions, just email me, you know. We sell these online, but hey, do it for yourself, you know. Sometimes, you know what I do? If I want the heads to be extra shiny, I'll put a layer on. They'll seem to soak in. Put a second coat. So it's like a second coat of paint. Makes it extra shiny. Oh, make sure you push some glue just a little bit back into the hair fibers. It makes the fly last so much longer, and they won't pull. So, in essence, I'm putting this, let's product here, this here. I'm putting it on the head, and I'm pushing it back into the fibers. It'll make it last so much longer. So, I call this acid rain because guess what? It kills them. It truly does. You can see. Another one. Does it catch fish? Does it catch fishermen? I think it catches both. So, thanks for watching. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram. It's Out-A-Sight Apparel. We got jigs, flies. We got shirts. They blend you in. The fish don't see you coming. Guess what? Then you get a shot at catching them on this. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.